In 1938, a museum curator in South Africa opened a crate of fish pulled from a local trawler and found something that, according to every textbook on Earth, should not have existed. Dinosaurs had gone extinct 65 million years before. So had this fish. Except it hadn't. Marjorie Courtenay-Latimer worked at a small museum in East London, South Africa. She regularly checked local fishing catches for anything unusual. On December 22, 1938, she noticed a strange blue fish among the day's haul, nearly 5 feet long, with thick, lobe fins unlike anything on a typical fish. Why did lobe fins matter so much? Fossils of fish with limb-like fins were known only from rock layers dating back over 65 million years. Fish believed to represent an evolutionary link between sea creatures and the first land animals. This group, called Coelacanths, was thought to have died out alongside the dinosaurs. Courtenay-Latimer had no idea what she'd found, only that it was strange enough to preserve. She sent a sketch to Ichthyologist J.L.B, who recognized it almost immediately. He later described the moment as feeling as though he'd seen a living dinosaur walk past him on the street. How does an animal vanish from a fossil record for tens of millions of years and simply keep existing the entire time? The answer, researchers eventually realized, lies in where coelacanths live. They inhabit deep ocean caves and slopes, often several hundred feet below the surface, far from the shallow environments where most fossils form. A second population was discovered decades later near Indonesia in 1997, genetically distinct enough to represent an entirely separate species. Coelacanths had apparently been quietly living in at least 2 separate regions of the ocean the entire time humans assumed they were gone. Coelacanths grow slowly, live for possibly a century, and give birth to live young after an unusually long gestation period, some estimates suggesting nearly 5 years. Their bodies have changed remarkably little in tens of millions of years, leading some to call them living fossils. Is living fossil the right term, though? Genetic studies show coelacanths have continued evolving, just at an unusually slow pace, adapted to a stable deep-sea environment that rarely demanded change. The coelacanths rediscovery reshaped how scientists think about extinction itself. A species can disappear from every fossil record humans have ever found and still be alive, simply because it chose to live somewhere humans weren't looking. Sometimes the difference between extinct and alive isn't biology. It's just geography and the limits of where we happen to search.